So, if you are here, it's probably because you saw the title of the video. And to be completely honest, I don't know what I'm doing with this video besides giving some intel, maybe some advice. So, as a lot of you are aware, because a lot of you following and subscribing to my channel are people I know from my hometown, my mother passed away a year and 2 weeks ago due to glioblastoma stage 4 brain cancer, which is a very rare form of brain cancer, which is a tumor, and usually it only occurs in men in their older ages, usually not in women at all. So it was a very rare case for her to get it. Since it's been only a year, because a year is not a long time, the past couple months I have been in most likely my beginning to mid stages of grief, which for the record, grief is not a linear path. I always try to tell myself it is, that, you know, it's been 2 months, 2 more months, I'll be fine. No, it has its ups and downs. It goes sideways. It's not a straight path. It never will be, and it never is. And my grief has been extremely frustrating because I am a very impatient person. And this feeling is terrible. The feeling of grief is awful. You can't focus. Everything's a fog. I describe it as a haze. It's harder to do everything, harder to... It's not like depression. At least with my experience, I still have motivation to go do stuff. It's just harder to do that. It's harder to think. It's harder to do your literal everyday needs. Harder to get out of bed in the morning and go get coffee. Like, it's just... you can't... The only way you'll know how it feels is if you've experienced it. And I genuinely hope that you don't have to experience it, which I know one day you will, but I hope you don't have to at an age like mine, which is not very old. I am 19, I turned 20 in a month. That's not old for experiencing grief like this, especially from losing someone as important to you as a parent. My first couple months since the passing of my mom was very surreal. Like 2 weeks after she passed, I moved to college, UWM. I'm here right now. And I really couldn't tell what was happening. Nothing really felt like I knew I was doing it, but something and someone so important to me that's been with me 19 years of my life just is gone. So everything's different. You're not at your house anymore. You're not with your pets. Thankfully, I was with my best friend, but still, things were different. And I was thankfully occupied because I was in my first year of college. So I was always doing stuff. I was always hanging out with friends or doing homework at the library, whatever. So as soon as school ended, that's when it hit. That's when I started working full time, and that haze, that fog, that oh shit feeling hit me. And it is not a fun feeling. It is the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life. It's not painful, but it's annoying. It's annoying. That's the best way I can describe it. It's super aggravating. You want it gone. And it's different for everybody. But usually the main thing you think when you're going through grief, to where I'm at, is I'm going fucking crazy. I don't feel right. Am I gonna get put in a mental hospital? It feels like that. And to being with people that don't know how that feels, you start to self-consciously think, do they think I'm crazy? Because I know I'm not the same. Do they know I'm not the same? And thankfully, you're with people like I am, my roommates, my dad, siblings, very supportive. And they have also lost people in their lives, so they know a little bit of how it feels. So I am on that part lucky, but still, not everyone has that support. And when you're going through something like grief, you could really use that. Like, you need a support system. What I've recently been doing is I've been trying to go to the gym in the morning, because getting the dopamine and your energy levels rised up, usually it gets you out of your head. It takes that feeling away for a minute of your day, and you forget that you're feeling that way. So then for the rest of your day, you will have a good start. You'll have energy. And if doing the gym works for you, like it does for me, you won't be so stuck in your own head, because all the dopamine just makes you stop thinking about all the shit you're going through. And thankfully, that's how it works for me. It might not work that way for everyone. Another thing is meditation. I just started doing morning and nightly meditations. It helps a lot, honestly. And even if it doesn't get rid of that or minimize that foggy haze feeling, it does give you a peace of mind. It lets you clear your mind and get all those shitty feelings out of your head for the day. And honestly, the last thing is kind of just acceptance. And I don't know everything. There's hundreds of things you can do to help. But for me, acceptance is the hardest and the most helpful. If you just have those bad thoughts in your head all day and just push them aside, they're never going to go away. They're just going to keep coming back. You need to accept them head on, and meditation is a good way to do that. And there are many self-guided meditations on YouTube, Spotify. There's a really good one called Wake Me Up on Spotify. Use it every morning. It works great. And there's also a sleep one called Sleep Wave, Spotify. Nightly meditations. It just clears your head. It's a great change because you're going to feel like this the rest of your life. It sucks to say that, but you're always going to grieve when you do start grieving, and it is a terrible feeling. So I kind of just want other people to know that this is how I feel, and I know there are a lot of people that feel like this that don't talk about it. So if you are like that, please reach out to me. It 100% helps to talk to someone, especially someone that knows how you're feeling, because it's hard to find people that know how you're feeling. It's not a very common occurrence. But yeah, if you ever need anything, reach out to me. Comment below if you've ever had to go through anything like that, and know that you're not alone. It sucks. It's always gonna suck. But if you push through it, usually you will prevail. And I'm still going through that journey. I'm at the beginning of it. So I am no way an expert, but I just thought I would try to give my input and things that have helped me. Thanks. Bye.